Warning, this is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters boo. Nothing no harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen. All them haters that be talking about us, they be hating on our grind, cause you know we coming up. We be spending all the time on these rhymes and the clubs. You can't steal my shine, cause I'm prime, never mind. Cause fame and fortune be the only notion for them haters. Do many years in the game, so you know I paid my dues. No need for the fame, I'm taking names, so I know. And when Moshe blows up, I'm emailing all them.
Haters make me famous.
What the haters know about that Moshe music? Haters.
Haters make me famous.
I do this 25/8 pain and sweat on these tracks, haters.
Haters. Haters make me famous.
I have no dinner table, my studio is the kitchen. Haters.
Haters make me famous.
I got a degree on my wall, so it says I know what I'm doing. Haters.
Haters.
I dust off them haters, and then I take a pause. It's a shame that this game got us all so involved. They flapping their jaws, and they grinding their teeth. Everybody fighting for the microphone on my beats. See my and my word is all I have. Call me Tony Montana on this label that I have. Having anger towards everyone, reaching success. Haters coming, and I'll be their number one prospect. I work real hard, it gains some respect. 24 hours on the beats,
How about there? Is the music gone? Can you guys hear me now? Is the music gone? I don't know what the hell's having. Marlos is a good rant, but you can't hear any of it. Love it. Those are the best rants, ones that you can't hear. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. If you can, please do let me know. If you can hear me now, please do let me know. We greatly appreciate it. If you do. All right, you guys can hear me now. All right, well, what I was saying is good morning, Jalen. Thanks for joining us. I know it's been so long since you've been with us. Glad to have you tuning in. Don't be a stranger. Hold on one second. Alrighty. Johnny No, good morning. Ken tuning in. Anthony, the 3-1 was great. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Marlo, Fresh Football 83, good morning. Nick DeSlick, Jesse, Pack, Long Shot 88, Shane Johnson, the other Shane, Marlo, Justice, Danny Lopez Neverez, Jason Z, who else is here? Where are you? Johnny No, JB. I feel you, JB, on the over 232. If you got 232.5, that definitely sucks. Balling Pros, Renauld, rookie MVP, Mauricio. Anthony dropping the 3-1 was nice on the personal plays. Hold on one second, guys. Alrighty. If I missed you, good morning. Big blanket. Good morning to everybody. Young Chard, good morning. Mr. Blevins, Danny Lopez, Zach Key. What's going on? Brian Carter, what's going on, brother? So, three and one yesterday on my personal plays. And I got to tell you, it was an absolute fucking meltdown. For me. Maybe the Mets too. But let me tell you, we went 3-1 and we lost the Mets minus $1.14. No big deal. Still great winning day. We were 3-0 the day before that. We had 4-0, not in our fingertips, but in our fucking hands. It was right there. It was in my pocket. Cost me about $15K. I had a beautiful $1,500 parlay on all three of my personal plays because I couldn't add in the Brewers team total in the parlay. And they absolutely murdered us. And then we had it in extra innings, and they still blow it. You're given two opportunities to close out the gosh darn game, and you can't. Mets, try not to curse here. Damn you, Mets. That's all I can say is damn you, Mets. Wow. What a complete shit show that one was, huh? Unfortunately. But hey, I'll take the 3-1. It's a consolation prize. I did drop my game of the week yesterday. Man, Alex Wood did not have it yesterday, and the Giants just straight left him in way too long. You know, that's a part about being a manager is you got to know when to fucking move on from your starter, and apparently it was rather quick yesterday, or should have been rather quick yesterday. And unfortunately, they left him in way too long. I hope they charged his ass with all 8 runs. Sorry, I was multitasking on the website. Hope they charged his ass with all 8 runs. But yeah, that was definitely a heartbreaker. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That one was definitely the heartbreaker of the day. 1 second, folks. Just multitasking real quick to make sure everybody's account is good to go. Well, at least somebody benefited from our Mets meltdown. Jack, you know, I would think that if I said that it went foul, I thought it went foul too. I thought it was close. I think that, because you saw the white move, but I think it was the actual turf moving. The turf flexing when the ball hit it with the spin. I don't think the ball hit it. I think it was obviously too close to call. They made the call on the field, and knowing that if they make it stand, they get to call it a wrap and walk off the field. So I think that probably had a deciding factor in it. I'm sure that had a deciding factor in it, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we did not get that one. And it was costly, that's for sure. That's for sure, it was costly. But hey, you know, we'll move on from it and try and bounce back strong. Not only did, you know, the Mets let us down, man, but again, the Giants, you got to be able to pull wood before you get creamed. You know, and unfortunately they didn't. And it sucks, but hey, we'll bounce back strong, that's for sure. Juan, thanks for renewing for my personal plays if you're watching, brother. Glad to have you on board for yet again another 3 days. I see that you just renewed. Paul as well, thanks for jumping on board. I see you got the combo package. Perfect timing, too. Week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays. You'll get guaranteed Saturday on the weekend, the Sunday guaranteed play, and the max fight pick in the UFC. Monster right there. Glad to have you back on board on my plays for yet again another week there. Paul, always glad to have you. Always glad to have everybody, actually. All right, so we're going to jump right into it because I'm not going to be live for an incredibly long amount of time today, so I want to jump right into things. Now, I know the beta version of BetOnline, which is the part that I use, is down, so you'll have to bear with me while we use the main site, which I never use, so you guys will have to bear with me a little bit here. By the way, YouTube exclusive members, how about that win this morning? Yamori Giants minus 124, cashing for us. There will be another members-only video today. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm trying to log on to some things here. That way we could jump right into it. Because we'll go over the NBA. There's some early baseball. We'll try and hit all of it that we can for you guys, as much as we can. And put you guys, hopefully, on the juice. I do have some stuff lined up for us, so it should definitely be a good day, to say the least. Either way, we're going to make it a good day. How about that one? All righty. Justice, what's going on? Glenn W. says, music drowning my voice. Is there still music playing? There shouldn't be any music playing. There shouldn't be any music playing. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Man, they're having me do everything this morning. These guys are having me do everything this morning. Nothing is, let me tell you, nothing is going easy for us. No sound, microphone not working. The audio box, whatever this thing is called, needing to be reset. Can't log in to Stats LLC. Hopefully they paid their bill. No, I'm just kidding. I know we paid it because we paid for the whole season. All right. I think we're officially good to go now. I think. By the way, there will be... Shane, that's why I get paid the big bucks. I don't want to get paid the big bucks to this shit. I just want to talk to you guys live and go about my merry day and put money in everybody's pocket. That's all I want to do. How do I get that job? Right? That's what I want. All right, so we've got some winning to do. All right, we've got some major winning to do, and I think we're going to have it today. I like what we have as far as NBA, Major League Baseball. I love what they put out in the soccer today. Absolutely love what they put out in the soccer. All right, I think I'm logged in now. I think it's letting me log in. Definitely need to continue our 6-1 run on my personal plays. And make that 10-1 after the 4-0 today. We're getting that 4-0 today, folks. Boys and girls, we're getting that 4-0 today. All right, so where did... Let me at least see if the beta version is up. I don't know. Beta version is down. Nonetheless, we'll use this one. It is very hard to read, but we will use it. There will be a members-only video later today, just so you guys know. Members-only video later today. My personal plays will also be out a little bit later today. I do not have any early ones, just so you guys know. I do not have any early ones. I know somebody asked about the White Sox, but did they take that game off the board at BetOnline? I think they took that game off the board right now. I wonder if there's a pitching matchup change. I haven't looked. And we were going to do NBA first, but I was just looking. I know that line has dropped considerably, but I don't see... I don't see that game on the board anymore. Corey, you know, I'm going to ask. I know with a lot of World Cup qualifications and some international play, they might. But as soon as they postponed it, I just haven't seen the update come across my screen yet. That's a bummer. Was it raining? There we go. Postponed. There's my update. My update's everything's a little slow. Rain. I figured that one was gonna have a chance, but man, I loved the White Sox today. I was ready to hammer the snot out of them this morning. Hold on 1 second, guys, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that sucks. I really liked him today. All right. Well, then we'll focus in on. Well, I see the Phillies and the Reds were postponed, but I haven't seen so much for our early action baseball, right? Yeah, Jim, I saw the update for the Phillies and the Reds. Unfortunately. All right, so I guess we'll go back to go back to the NBA. We'll take a look at the NBA. We'll start there. You know, they should make people play baseball in the rain. Instead, we'll get split doubleheaders on September 23rd for that one. Anyways, I was looking for a big win this morning. All right, so NBA. Wizards, 76ers. As far as that game goes, I put out a free play on that one. It's in the daily free play video. If you want to know what it is, go watch that video. We're going to skip right over that one. As far as the total goes, I've gone back and forth between taking the over 229.5 or the under in that one. I've gone back and forth. Part of me tells me to, roll with the under. Part of me tells me to roll with the over. As far as that one goes, steering clear of the total. But as far as the side of the game goes, if you want to know, go watch the daily free play video that is posted. All right, that is posted. There is a free play on that game. And when you're watching that video, make sure you guys drop a comment with your best bet of the day. That way, if you win, we might just select you for a free package the following day. Andrew Shaw says Chicago is good. Chicago's been playing great ball. And we'll talk about them here in a minute. Remind me to talk about the no score in the first. That one might be an attractive one. Which that'll be our first early game. And man, that's been a tough one with the Padres and the Cubs. Adbert Alzolay back on the mound. If you guys remember. Well, Adbert got us some strikeout props the last time on the mound. We're going to take a look at that one when we go back over to the NBA or away from the NBA. Hawks, Knicks, and Alex will touch on the Clippers, although we do have a play on the side on that one, so we'll discuss the total. Hawks and the Knicks. Knicks, it's do or die. It's shit or get off the pot. It's win or go home. What happens with the Knicks today? Man, do or die. Down 3-1, on the brink of elimination. The Hawks on the brink of advancing. The Knicks laying 1.5, plus 1.5 for the Atlanta Hawks on the road. Total over and under 208 points. As far as this one goes, man, I don't have a play on the side on this game, but I'm rooting for the Knicks. I want to see the Knicks win a series. I'm rooting for the Knicks. As far as my money, hold on one second. As far as the Knicks go, if I had to put my money, I'd say the Knicks is where I'd end up having my money. But again, this is one that I'm steering clear of. I do like them. The do or die, I don't like what's happened in the last game, though. But I do lean towards the Knicks. As far as the over and the under goes, here's my opinion and rational thinking. If the Knicks have a chance at all, they're going to have to score. If the Knicks have a chance at all, they're going to have to score. They're going to have to put points up on the board. Personal opinion, I think they put points up on the board today. Rookie MVP, we will when we get to baseball. But as far as the Hawks and the Knicks, I like the over 208. And you know what? It's going on the board. It's going on the board. But first, if it ain't spinning, we're not winning, and I want to keep that rolling. So let's get that magical pole spinning. I can't wait to see other sports betting shows when they get a barbershop pole. You guys let me know when they do. Look at that right there. Man, I love deleting winners. There was a winner. There was a winner. We lost the baby strikeout prop. No big deal there. Hawks and the Knicks. Oh, it almost did it right for us. Right there. Hawks, Knicks, over 208. Now, this is not a premium play. This is not a personal play. But this is a very solid one. This is one that I'd probably put 500, or that I'll probably have about 500 on. Maybe I step out and put 1,000 on it. Keep in mind, you know, I bet 3,000 to 5,000 on premiums in my personal plays, and I've been maxed out for a while. So this is, you know, anywhere from a sixth to a tenth of what I normally bet. You guys should bet accordingly. Justice, it's been hung up for months, brother. That thing's actually been hanging for months. For a while now. I think we had it hanging during March Madness too. Spinning and winning, as KD says. Spinning and winning. All right, we're moving right down the list because we got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time. Next game on the board, Grizzlies and the Jazz. As far as this one goes, we got to play on the total, don't have a play on the side. We've got to play on a lot of these today. Believe it or not, we're actually playing quite a bit of the NBA lately, whereas we're extremely selective on any NBA that we play in the regular season and, oh man, the playoffs as well. So when you see us putting it out, just know we don't always play NBA, but when we do, we've been lights out. You got mad at the beginning of the playoffs? Well, don't get mad. Alrighty. As far as the Grizzlies and the Jazz go, Jazz come in laying 9.5. Minus 500 on the money line. Total over and under 226.5. As far as the side on this one goes, Game number 5, the Jazz doing their things. They've got the Grizzlies on their backs. And we played the Jazz in Game 4. They ended up winning by 7. We cashed that one. Here they are at home, laying 9.5. Woo! Woo! 9.5. In their wins, they cover. But man, brink of elimination for the Grizzlies. And you're catching 9.5 points. It's kind of enticing. You do have a win on the, in the series so far. So anything can happen. But again, I would like to think that Utah closes them out. This is one that I don't have $1 on, and I won't be betting. I do lean towards the Jazz, just so you guys know. I do lean towards the Jazz, but I won't be betting it myself. All right? It's not one that I'll be betting. As far as the total goes, we've got to play on the total. So if you want to know, you got to be signed up for that one. All right? And I'll give you a hint. If you want to know, got to get on board my personal plays. One quick second, folks. One quick second. Alrighty. Now, talking about the one that Alex wants to talk about, the Mavericks and the Clippers, and he just wants to hear me talk about how good the Clippers are. He doesn't want me to say that the Clippers are going to get their butts kicked today. Mavericks win Game 5. Yada, 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 yada. He doesn't want to hear me say that, let me tell you. But I will tell you this, Alex, I'm very jealous. I know you'll be at the game today. Do me a favor. Tweet me a picture. Actually, text me a picture from the game. I expect you to be down on the floor seats, all right? So make sure you text me a picture. I'm very jealous. I wish I was there. KD says, everybody hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it when people do. It's not required, but we definitely appreciate it when we do. You guys definitely entice me to throw out more free plays or a free premium play or personal play or stuff like that when you guys do. I'll be honest with you. You definitely entice me to throw out more when you guys start smashing the thumbs up button. That is a 100% fact. But you know what? You guys are too quiet today. So let's try something. Post in the comment section, what is your best bet of the day? We got to get that chat rate up. You guys are just way too lethargic and quiet this morning, with the exception of a few of you. Patrick, what's going on? Joe Kryptonite, what's going on, buddy? Well, post up in the comment section what your best bet of the day is while I'm talking about the Clippers and the Mavericks today. Clips come in laying 7.5 at home against the Mavericks after getting the job done with a total beatdown in their last game. Total set over and under 217 points. It was 17.5. It's down to 217, down a half a point. What to expect out of this one? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Series tied up 2-2. We've got a series. Dallas winning the first 2 in LA. LA winning the last 2 in Dallas. Who's going to win game number 5? As far as the side goes, I got to play on it. If you want to know if I'm taking Dallas plus the points or the Clippers laying the points, you're going to have to know, or you're going to have to be on board to know. As far as the total goes, I think we see some points here. I think we see some points in this one. All right? I don't know if I have enough to want to bet it, but I do lean towards the over in this one. All right? I do believe we see some points. Wasn't strong enough to make my personal play card, but I do, lean on it on a, stronger term. It may be worth a little $300 wager for me, which would bet according to you guys. I'm not putting it up on the board, but I do like it. I do like it strong enough to want to bet it. I just don't know for how much or it being so, such a small play in my mind. Jordan likes the Lotto Giants and Chinichi Dragons under 6 runs in the Nippon tonight. They've only combined for 5 runs in the last 2 games they played against each other. Patrick likes the Blue Jays money line. Mauricio says the play of the day, the Clippers laying 7. Andrew Shaw says under 1.5 first period Jets, Canadians, no score, first inning Cubs, and Padres. Katie likes Winnipeg. Charles says Winnipeg is my lock of the day. Anthony says Jazz game over. Johnny No likes the Rays in baseball. Very nice, very nice. I seen somebody posted Knicks first half. There it is. Peter likes the Knicks in the first half. I know the 8 people that just posted are not the only 8 people in here, so get off your lazy asses and start posting what is your best bet of the day. And maybe you'll entice me to give you guys another solid one. All right, so moving along to baseball. What we thought was going to be a great early morning day with baseball, and we were looking forward to it all week, having early action baseball. We now have to wait until 2:20 Eastern time before the Padres and the Cubs square off so we can get our action junkie fix rolling on. Just kidding, no action junkie fix here. As far as this one goes, now I have to get familiar with the regular standard version of BetOnline. I'm used to their beta version, and the beta version is down for maintenance. Hopefully it will be back up soon. So I have to go back and forth to try and find stuff on this one because I'm definitely not used to it because I haven't used the standard site in years. As far as this game goes, you've got Lambert on the mound, and the Padres are catching plus 117. Plus 1.5 is almost 2-1, minus 195. The Cubs with Adbert Alzolay on the mound are a minus 127 money line favorite. There's no doubt about it. The Cubs have been rolling. Now, with Lamet on the mound, what to expect out of him? How many innings are we going to get? Are we going to get 2 or are we going to get 3? Will they let him go longer? All right, he hasn't had over 3 innings this entire season. They've got 3 innings out of him out of his last 2 games. He's given up 3 runs, given up a total of 7 hits over 6 innings. He's got 8 strikeouts. To me, that is the major wild card on what we're going to get out of Donaldson Lamet for the Padres. Now, we know what we can expect out of Adbert Alzolay, all right? We know what we can expect out of him. He's probably, depending on where it's at, there it is. 6 or more is minus 143. You guys know that's going on the board, right? You guys knew that was going on the board. Adbert Alzolay, 6 or more strikeouts, that is. So over 5.5, just how BetOnline words it. Let's get this on the board. The plus just means 6 or more, okay? It's just the way BetOnline words it. And keep in mind, full disclaimer, when we bet props, we bet them small. Prop bets are small bets. Prop bets are small bets. And keeping with Cap Nation tradition here, I will get this one posted on the screen for you guys in just 1 second. Holy moly. I did the new update on the iMac Pro the other day. Let me tell you, it is a major pain in the ass. I had to turn the Bluetooth or the Wi-Fi on so that way I could airdrop something. Alrighty, so let me get this one on the screen for you guys. We'll show that one off. And it's not to brag, but it's just to show you that what we do here is absolutely fucking real. Alright? Let me add a beep in there. Keep in mind, again, like I said, when we're betting prop bets, we bet small. Okay, guys? So I've got to win 300 on this one. 429 returns me 729 and 30 cents, so it wins me 330 cents. Get that one up on the board for you guys. There you go. You can see that we're actually real here. We actually bet. Yahoo! You ain't gonna find that anywhere. Shit dog picks with the clowns, with anybody. Jalen says, nice, I got it at 5.5. That's the same thing as us. 6 plus means 6 or more. So it hits 6, you win. Hit 6, we win as well. When it hits 6, we're all winning. And I think we'll hit 6. I mean, he's done it, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the last 8 games. 7 out of the last 8. Adbert Alzole got the job done. Now, you guys know me. I love me little player prop. Taking a quick look at some things here. Possibly putting together a little player prop for us. A 3-leg parlay with Adbert Alzole with 6 or more strikeouts. Jacques Peterson with 1 hit and Bryant with 1 hit pays plus 188. You throw in Baez and you're getting plus 313 now. If you take out the Adbert Alzole pitching prop, they're at plus 138. You add an old Machado to get one, and now you're at 239. Kind of an enticing little parlay right there. 250 will return 847. Just taking a look, because you guys know me. I like these fun parlays, and every now and then we'll hit one. Every now and then we'll hit one. Give me 1 second, folks. Peterson to have 1 home run, and he's a plus 350. Chris Bryant plus 450. Manny Machado plus 400. You could definitely do some damage here. Peterson and Machado, each to have a home run, pays plus 2150. Pays plus 2150. Just putting it out there for the 2 to have a home run each today. But again, weather being a factor. 1 second here. All right. So I do like the Peterson and the Machado home run prop. Small, fun money one. Now, game prop, somebody did bring up before we jump into this game, no run in the first. Yes, plus 118. No, minus 159. As far as what to expect, the wild card to me is going to be Alzolay and his walk. He had a little walking problem in his last game. You know, walked 3 batters. As far as the team, you know, the no score in the first, I'm going to steer clear of that one because I'm rooting for a leadoff home run for the Cubs. Maybe a home run in there by Machado to start the prop party this morning. So I'm going to steer clear of that one, but I think it does have a chance. But then again, both of these teams are capable of putting up some runs in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. As far as the pitching matchup, Adbert Alzolay against Dinelson Lamet, what to expect? Man, Padres losers of 3 straight, trending in the wrong direction. Cubbies in the right direction, first in the NL Central, 31-23. They've won 2 straight. They're 8-2 in their last 10. And we've been riding the Cubbies for a long time. Cubs just keep making us money. Cubs just keep making us money. They had a close one yesterday, 4-3 victory. As far as today's game goes, they're laying 125 on the money line. Over and under set at 7. Their team total is over and under 3.5 for both teams. As far as this one goes, I've gone back and forth on what to expect. Now, Lamet has only pitched 3 innings the last 2 games, and he's given up 3 runs, 2 and 1. Before that, he gave up a run apiece in his previous 2 outings for an inning apiece or 2 innings apiece. I would like to think that the Cubs could still surpass 3.5. I would like to think that. As far as what I would bet on this one, I'm actually trying to look something up real quick. I'm trying to see where the win is. In Chicago, is it blowing in or blowing out? I'm trying to pull it up. Trying to see if I can pull it up to see. Where are you? I don't know if I see the total, or see the wind if it's blowing in or blowing out. I've been trying to find it this morning. Normally I can. There we go. Wrigley wins. Give me 1 second, folks. Just trying to see. No. I don't see it updated. Yeah, Juan, sometimes it happens. I can't control what Alex Wood is going to do, man. Can't control that Alex Wood's, what he's going to do. Or what the manager's going to do by leaving him in too long, That shit's out of my control. I can just put us in the best position to win. But I think that's only 2 losses in, 12 12 weeks, so I think I'm doing okay on my game of the week. Sucks to lose a couple, but, you know, shit happens. Brian says, Twins money line over the Orioles revenge game. No way Orioles win 2 in a row. After winning or losing 14 straight, the Orioles notched a victory yesterday. And I kind of want to side with you there, Brian. All right, there's actually an app called Wrigley Wins. I don't know if you got to pay for it, probably. But I am downloading it to see what it... Wind blowing in from the right at 5.8 miles an hour. Not a big fan of that one. It's actually blown in from center field at 7.6. Yep. Peter, I do see that right now. 7.6 miles an hour. Little Heist, what's going on, man? Alrighty, so as far as this game goes, as far as the side on this one, I'll be honest with you guys. I've gone back and forth on which way to go. I don't have a play on the side. The Cubs are hot. The Cubs are hot. Aaron, it's technically not supposed to be, but they did not remove it. The web designer is doesn't come back until I think tomorrow or the next day. So it's still up there, and if you purchase it, it gets honored. You know what I mean? But it was supposed to be taken down. A couple people took advantage of it yesterday, so you can still get it. If it's up there, grab it. If that's what you want, grab it, brother. It's a good deal. You know the savings. Mauricio, who do you know, or how do you know who wins? Well, we randomly select people and we contact them. Or if we don't know who they are, then we post. Just something fun that we do. Doesn't happen every day. Some days we give it away, some days we don't. It's not an everyday thing. But you just never know when we will, so keep on dropping your best bet of the day in the comment section of the daily free play videos. You know, I'd like to say the Cubs get the win here. They are the hotter of the team. I know a lot of people are expecting a low-scoring game, but I lean towards the Cubs team total over 3.5 here. The Cubs bat has been, you know, the bats have been hot. The bats have been moving the ball around, and they've been getting the job done. Now, they put up a 4 spot in yesterday's win. They put up 7 before that. They had 1 in their loss to the Reds. They had 10, then 1, then 5, then 4, then 4. Catch the, you know, the rhyme, you know, you can see the tune that I'm going here. So far, as far as this game goes, which is in 2 hours and 8 minutes, the Cubs individual team total over 3.5 is what I do like. All right, it is what I like. Now, the side, I would lean towards the Cubs, but again, I'm going to steer clear of it. Now, if I believe that the Cubs score over 3.5 and the Padres were to have a chance, then I would have to think that the actual over 7 would be in play. I think the over 7 will have an opportunity, especially if the Cubs can notch, you know, 5 or 6 themselves. but I'm just going to stick with the Cubs team total over 3.5. Lean towards the Cubs, minus $1.23 as well. But again, steering clear of that one. Just steering clear of that one. All right, we're going to roll through some of this pretty quickly. The Mets, I don't even want to fucking talk about the Mets. They get Peterson on the mound, who's been a straight disaster. Bumgarner, who's 4-5 on the year. What to expect out of the Mets and the Diamondbacks? If I was going to do anything on this afternoon game, I'd have to say it would be everything about the over. All right? It would be everything about the over in this one. The over 8 minus $1.18 is definitely enticing. I mean, really enticing. The Mets team total over 4.5 is at plus money. The Diamondbacks team total is at 3.5. The Diamondbacks are scary. I'm gonna be honest. Betting anything on the Diamondbacks is always scary. You literally have no clue what Diamondbacks team you're gonna get. You really don't. You really don't know which Diamondbacks team you're gonna get. And that's the absolute crazy part about it. But I think the Diamondbacks, which are scary with their bats, are capable to get us enough runs to help cover the 8, let alone their 3.5. So I'm all over every sideways direction. I'm liking the over in this game. I really am. I really am. I mean, against the Mets yesterday, ended up tying the game 4-4, winning 6-5. That sucked. But I think they'll cash the over today. I really do. One second, folks. One second here. Okay. Now, throwing in a first 5 or something of that nature, not a big fan. Not a big fan of it in this one, that is. All right, not a big fan in this one. All righty, so moving along. As far as the side goes, I'd like to say the Mets, but with Peterson on the mound and his 1-4 record and the way the Mets just burned us yesterday, I'm going to steer clear of this one. Diamondbacks probably come in and crush them or something like that, rallying after their late heroics yesterday. So I'm going to steer clear of the side of that one. But again, I do lean towards the Diamondbacks over the 8. The Rays and the Yankees, we have a play on the side on this one, so we'll steer clear of the side. But as far as the total goes, man, this is another one where I get the toss-up. You know, you get a total on this one over and under 8.5. It's at plus 100 even money. As far as this one goes, you know, both of these teams can put up some runs in a heartbeat, but both of these teams have shown that they can play, you know, a low-scoring game with the best of them. So as far as the total goes, I'm going to steer clear of the total. I do lean towards the under, though, under 8.5. But again, I'm going to steer clear of it. I think there's better bets out there. I think there's better opportunities for me to put my money on. I just think overall there's just better places to put my money. Moving past that game, moving into the next one, and we'll try and hit some of these. Twins and the Orioles. Again, Twins, you know, with Dobnik on the mound, in his losing 1-4 record, he's been a straight disaster What to expect? Can the Twins bounce back? Twins got rocked yesterday by the Orioles, and early. You know, Dobnik gave up 6 runs in his last game, gave up 9 hits in 6 innings. 6 runs, you walked 1, struck out 3. What to expect with Randy Dobnik on the mound? A wild card. With old Randy on the mound, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I want to bet on the Twins. Trust me. Everything says Twins. But keep in mind, the Twins are 22-32. They've lost 32 games this season. The Orioles have only lost 37. The Twins have 4 more wins than the Orioles do. So you're putting 2 shitty teams against each other. I would like to think that they bounce back. Matt Harvey on the mound against for the Orioles. This guy has just been giving up runs. 23 runs over 4 games. You know, if I did anything on this one, maybe a Twins first 5, or the over in the first 5, or the Twins team total possible. Twins team totals over and under 5.5. But based on what Dobnik usually does, that supports an over. If you're going to be betting, if you think the Twins are going to score 6, then maybe you need to be betting the over 9.5. So I actually looked at this one pretty hardcore and went back and forth, and tried, and trying to find different avenues. Just taking a look at some other options. I mean, you can get the alternate run line on Bet Online. The Twins plus 1.5, minus 290. Yikes. I don't see... Oh, there we go. There's first 5. Because I'm using the standard version of Bet Online because their beta is still down for maintenance. As far as the first 5 goes on this one, the first 5 is set at 5. Dobnik is the wild card. Dobnik, to me, is the straight wild card. I definitely think it's possible. Give me 1 second here. The over 5 in the first 5, I like. Twins, Orioles, first 5, over 5. I think with Harvey alone, we're live. Harvey has given up 5 or more runs in less than 4 1/3 innings. 4 straight games. Twins, Orioles, first 5, over 5 is going up on the board. If you guys haven't already done so, please do. Hit that thumbs up button. Help get our video trending on YouTube and in the right direction. We greatly appreciate it when you do. So let's get another one up on the board for you guys. All right. Twins, Orioles, first 5. Over 5, which the juice on it is minus 125. Get that up there for you guys. Now, I'm not going crazy on this one. But it is definitely worth a solid wager. Now, I just tried to bet it $12.50 to win 1,000. But they actually have it maxed to win 250, so I'm going to have to bet it multiple times. So I just bet it 250, and then I'll rebet it again. And rebet it again. And rebet it again. But I'll have to wait 61 seconds, in between bets. KD says spinning and winning, brother. We damn straight we are spinning and winning. Going to be a great day today, guys. If you're not on board, make sure you guys get on board. Pick up 3 days of my personal plays, red hot, $99. 3 days of premiums, $99, etc., etc., etc. All righty, give me 1 second, folks. Now, moving along, I have enough time to talk about one more. I got to go by 9:30. As far as the Rangers and Rockies go, wanted to talk about this one and we didn't, or I haven't yet, all right? The total on this one. Let's focus in on the total. Now, we took the Rockies yesterday as a system play. We cashed a nice little win on them on a system play. I don't know if I'm willing to bet the Rockies 2 games in a row. As far as the total on this one, for the full game, the total on this one, guys, is sitting. It's up to 11. It was 10.5. I like the over. All right. If I bet it, it'll be a small little $300 one. Maybe I put it in a parlay for fun. But I do like the over 11. I liked it better when it was at 10.5. I thought there was no way that they don't hit 11. But I think it definitely has the opportunity to cash and win. So Texas and Colorado over. Charles, man, I'm right there with you, brother. They got us. It was my 4-0. End up going 3-1 because of them. That was my fourth. Would have been my 4-0. And a big fucking parlay, a big one. It pains me. I'm actually still really pissed about it. I really am. Thanks, KD. All right, folks, one thing that I do want to say is I do appreciate each and every single one of you that do tune in with us. I know today we had technical difficulties out the asshole like crazy today, but I'm glad we got them worked out. There will be a YouTube exclusive members video that will be out here shortly. It's already filmed. I'll be having it out literally, it'll probably be out in 5 minutes or less. If you're not a YouTube exclusive member, you'll want the Cap Nation Family one, the $14.99 a month. That will be available, or that's available right now. And that video will be up on the website in just a minute or two. All right, guys? So, with that being said, I'll flash that board one more time. Please wager responsibly. All right, guys? Don't do anything stupid. And remember, the prop bets, we bet small. We don't just fire on the prop bets. We bet them accordingly. All right, guys, good luck. Wager responsibly. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. And it's going to be a good rest of the week. All right, guys? Good luck, everybody. Have a great day.